journey to ensure a better financial future for myself by budgeting, hybrid cash stuffing and doing savings challenges. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and welcome to cash stuffing week 1 of April. So I am filming this a little bit earlier. So I'm actually filming this on Sunday when the clocks went forward, which it was a bit of a shock to the system this morning. I'm filming it early because actually I want to take the Easter long weekend off. I want to spend time with family and friends and all that good stuff, and I don't really want to worry about like having a video up in time, so I'm filming this a little bit early. Apologies if you can hear the wind. It is just really picked up today. I basically live in a place that is just like constantly windy. Like if there's one thing you can guarantee about this place, it will be windy. So it's really picked up today, and we live quite high up, so apologies if you can hear any like wind or anything. It's fine. It's just I've been quite lucky when I've been filming that you haven't really heard it that much. So yeah. Been decided to film earlier. I want to take some time off. Filming this on the day the clocks go forward. I didn't change the time my shop arrived. I should have been clever enough to realise that the clocks went forward today. I only realised this yesterday. Just lost track of time basically. And yeah, it was a bit of a shock system. I got up, the alarm went off at stupid clock, and we get the shop early, so it forces us up on a Sunday because we both have things that make us get up every day, like work, and we have things on Saturdays. But so Sunday we get our delivery, and then we're awake, we're set up for Sunday, and then we can crack on with things. But yeah, no, I didn't want it this morning. I just didn't want it. So yeah. But anyway, I had a nap about the middle of the day. Usually I go for a walk, but today I'm not having it. I had a nap, and then I've done a bit of stuff, and then I've also deep cleaned the flat a bit as well. It's like one of those days. So I'm actually filming this at like 20 to 6, and I do like the fact that it's still light out. But yeah, it's going to take some getting used to. Anyway, so it's the first week of April. Usually what happens is we sort of front load a lot of things, a lot of stuff that we stuff monthly. I put in like the first week of April because I've decided to film this early. My partner's pay days haven't lined up, so we'll do his half of like groceries and household in the next cash stuffing. So we should be cash stuffing a total of £404. This is across placeholders and actual cash. So let's count this up. We might use the calculator for this. So we've got 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3. Okay, that's nice. We'll do the cash next, and then we'll do the coins. So 3, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 395, 396, 397, 398, 399, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you may be asking why such an awkward amount, and that's because we have some leftover money in groceries, so we're just going to top it up to the amount that we need, to about £400, which is now like reduced our grocery budgets, and that's now what we aim for, 400, because we lost control basically. For 2 people our grocery budget was like 450, and I was like, I'm not having that. So been working on reducing our grocery budget, which just was really good. So that's why it's a really weird amount. We won't top it up to 400 today because I split it equally with my partner. Anyway, so let's go into my everyday binder. Oh no, let's put the things in the right places. This is why we've got the cash tray. Put the hundreds at the back, and then put the 5s. Tins. So yeah, how is everyone? I hope you had if you're off Easter already, I hope you had a lovely first week of Easter. You'll be seeing this on the Saturday over the long weekend. I don't have Easter holidays anymore. We're not students or kids. We don't have any children, so it's just normal stuff for us, I'm afraid. Although it's nice to have 2 short weeks, which is good. So personal spending has got some leftover money in it. For now, I'm just going to take it out and put it in the cash tray. So personal spending money. I assigned myself. We're now doing £20. I got caught out last month. £20 a week to personal spending money. And we play a challenge with that. So we do this scratch off from Helen at the Solaris Budget. Absolutely rolled for me about 2 weeks ago. Last month I was assigning myself £15. Thought that would be enough, but apparently not. So yeah, we don't need the binder just yet. We're going to scratch off. So this is a scratch off 2026. You scratch off every Monday, and you save that amount. So there is £8 in there. So I'm going to put £10 into the 2026 challenge. I'm just going to round it up. Yeah, I'm just going to round it up. I know I have some coins in there, but it is what it is. So that is that one done, which is fine because we haven't been robbed this week, and I feel like, yeah, we have some spending money if we need some spending money. We'll come back to the savings challenge in a bit. So we've got £10 into personal spending. Not bad. Groceries is getting 139. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, I will condense some of that coinage in there. Got a lot of coins, which just stretch out wallets. But yeah, we do that digitally because we do our grocery shop online and we get it delivered. It just is easier for us. We are in way more control of the grocery shop than we would if we went in person. We'd be prone to buying stuff, and we can also just like buying stuff that we don't need, and we can actually just keep track of what we bought. So I like doing it that way. I know it may be slightly more expensive that way, but it's worked for us and it's worked since the pandemic, so we're happy with that. Car is getting 110, so it's got £5 in it. I've had to do like rough calculations of when I'm in the office. So I commute to work, which is very different to what I was doing last year, and I drove quite a distance to work, which is fun. But it works out to be cheaper to drive and park at work than it is to get public transport to work, and it's also quicker. It's just absolutely insane because it shouldn't be that way. It should be the public transport is cheaper. But anyway, I drive an electric car. I charge at home. We live in an apartment, but we have like chargers in the basement car park, which is much cheaper than charging it on a public charger. Still not as cheap as if you had like one of your home chargers that was wired into electricity. We've been charging it with my parents and it only cost like £1 something, and I was so jealous. So I've kind of roughly worked out when I need to be in. Now that it's getting warmer, it's not needing as much charge. So I charge it every time I get back. But now that's warmer, it doesn't need as much charging. So yeah, but so there's money still left on the account. You have to use an app and top up on the app and everything. That's fine. So I've worked it out. I think it works. I've worked it out. So 110 going into car, which means there's 115 in car. I probably will do a top up of the account soonish. But yeah, that's what that is. That was a really long-winded way to say I charged a car and I drove the car and I parked the car and all that cost money. So yeah, eating out. So eating out is, I'm so proud of this. Eating out, we're putting £5 into eating out, topping it up to £50. I only bought a coffee at work when I had a really long day and just needed a bit of a boost. Like, yeah. So, and then household is getting 25. So me and my partner and fiance, I don't know what to call them. It's going to be weird when I call them husband because that's just, it doesn't seem real. We've been together for a very long time, which is why I always refer to them as partner over fiance. Fiance just sounds weird. But yeah, we split groceries and household and annual bills 50-50 as our paychecks haven't lined up. That is what we're going to do. We're going to still stick to the £50 budget, so 25 each. Just be interested to see how that goes. Like the household thing, I'm really like trying to keep an eye on because we always seem to not have money in household at the end of the month. We always have to rely on groceries, so I don't know if we need to increase the budget or reduce the groceries. We will see how this month goes. We've just had a lot of the things like, you know, when the washing up tablets, the dishwasher tablets will go and you need to get that and you need to replace the salt and all that, and that sort of all happens around the same time. It just gets quite expensive. Anyway, so that is that binder done and stuffed for the week/month. The next one we're going to go into is my annual bills binder. So this is for anything like I've realised we've not done mini challenges. Let's do mini challenges first. I've gotten way too excited and not done the minis. It's probably because I'm not used to doing the minis and I'm running off autopilot slightly because I'm slightly out of it because I did not sleep enough last night. Minis. Before we go into the annual binder, the mini binder. So this used to be at Tiny Tuesdays, but I've decided to do this as usually at the beginning of every video, if I remember. So where the money comes from is if I spend money, this doesn't include groceries, household or annual bills, but if I spend money on anything like for myself and out of any of my envelopes, round it up to the nearest £5, then I put that money into a pot on Zopa, and then if I get any side hustle money that is less than a £5, I've also put it into this pot. The past few weeks we've been using £10, I'm going to use £5 this week. I'm doing this with like little play money, mainly because I just don't want to faff at pound coins. Yeah, so it's all done digitally, and what we do is we roll a 6-sided dice, whatever lands on, we put the challenge in. If we go to a challenge that has a like 5 or a 4 on it, we'll probably do the higher numbers first, so this might be very quick. 6 is Penguin March. I think this is from Studio Budgets. I think this is from ages ago, like years ago now. I forgot to laminate it, so we can't use it again, which is kind of sad. £2 going into Penguin March. If at any point I can condense these coins, I will condense them for like the 5 placeholders like these, just because it releases up some of the coins. 5 is Cupcakes. This is from Solaris Budget. I'm actually making decent progress with this one. Let's put 2 in there. I am actually going to choose the next challenge because we won't have enough coins otherwise. Let's put that in there. We've just got £1 left. I will definitely do some condensing. Oh, actually, let's do challenge 3. Give challenge 3 a bit of a boost. So this is from You Fill My Heart with Colour from Rainbow Budgets and Plans. I think these are all freebies, so no, most of these are all freebies. They're either freebies from other shops or they're freebies from my shops. So I'm gonna do that. Each heart is £1. Haven't decided yet if I'm gonna reallocate after each challenge is complete, because we've got some challenges that are just gonna take ages to do, or we wait till the binder is done. Haven't decided yet, so we'll see. Right, we're back on track. Can't believe I forgot the minis. Terrible. It's the annual binder. So this is things like annual bills for stuff like contents, insurance, TV license, water, all that good stuff. Car annuals like insurance and MOT and service and car tax. So annual bills is going to get 20 this week. So annual bills has 5, 50, 60, 80. Oh, it was so good to condense that in the last condensing video. Car annuals is going to get 25. Which means car annuals now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 420, 440, 445. So my left with the car annuals for this year is my car insurance, which is due in May. So we're getting quite close. It will be now my buying car insurance for my 3rd year. So I will have some more 2-year no claims discount, which I'm very excited. Oh, just electric car insurance is so expensive. It irks me slightly. Right, the next binder I'm going to go into is my variable sinking funds binder. So this is for stuff that we don't necessarily need to budget for every week or every month. But every month I like to put a bit of money in here. Realising that I might have to... Oh no, we haven't got enough, have we? Because I have condensed all of this like an idiot. Let me do some... Oh, I know what we can do. Personal spending. Doesn't need 2 5s. Condense that to a 10. I feel like that. Oh, there is too much here because we rolled over. That's why I'm confused. Health is going to get £5. Which means health has now got 20, 35. Car is going to get 5. So why is this different from the other one? So the car envelope in my everyday binder is for like commuting travel kind of thing, like everyday stuff, whereas this is for if we are travelling specifically to see one set of parents if we need to charge because they don't have an electric car, which is fair enough, so we can't nab their charger, or if we need to make an emergency charge on the public network. It costs about 20 quid for me to do like a charge, usually from like, I want to say like 25-30%. Be interested to see if like charging costs are going to go up given everything that's happening. Travel was the most needed envelope last month. Just lots of like trips that I had to make like on buses, and Ubers that I just couldn't get via buses, or like I had to go to the doctor's very last minute and they called me in very last minute, so I had to get an Uber over. Just needed for stuff like public transport, getting any trains, getting any buses. I'm going to try and make an effort this month to put like at least have 50 quid in there. That's the goal anyway. Gifts is going to get 5. So gifts has 20, 40, 45, 50. That's really, I should have done that digitally, realising. And self-care is going to get 5, which means self-care has got 10, 15, 20. Probably should start saving up for a haircut. I don't think I've had one in like nearly a year. Probably should do that at some point. Right, back to the savings challenge binder. So Fiver Friday, can I put £5? Yes, okay. Fiver Friday is going to get £5. And I'm going to put in that 10 and take out 5. Yes, 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 that's right. Brain don't fail me now. £5 is being assigned to Rainbow monthly roll, cut and save binder. You should see the absolute chaos that is like beside me when I record these videos. So this is from Rainbow Budgets and Plans. This is part of the advent calendar, the 12-day advent calendar that she did. We are working on August. We roll a coloured dice, whatever it lands on is whatever we put in or colour in. I assign myself £5 for this challenge and then sometimes cheat if we need to, so 2 is blue, which is good. I alternate between like colouring in the blocks and colouring in like the stripes. Orange is 2. I'm going to cheat by doing a 1. Sorry, just chat amongst yourselves while I concentrate on colouring because I'm not that good at it. Alright, 1. Still red. Oof, that wind is just insane. I feel like it's been, like, the place I live, I'm never going to disclose the exact place I live, but like, it's usually quite windy, but I feel like already this year it's just been really bad. We have like balcony furniture, and we were like, when we bought the, because we didn't realise how windy it was, especially where we live quite high up, and we bought the furniture and we were like really paranoid. We're like, we need to make sure it's lightweight furniture because we don't want to be too heavy on a balcony or that kind of good stuff. We don't want the balcony to like obviously fall. That wouldn't be ideal. So yeah, anyway, turns out it was a bad idea. Lightweight furniture when it's really windy just flies everywhere. So a lot of the time we have to bring in, like our outdoor table lives inside, and our outdoor chairs often live inside because it's so windy. You just like will be sitting there and you just suddenly see like the chairs like just fly across the balcony. You're like, that's not ideal. And obviously you don't want it to bang really loudly because we have neighbours, which I don't think appreciate it. So yeah. Anyway, the last binder we're going to go into is my annual savings challenge binder. Have a few annual challenges actually, but you know. So this we're working on April. We should be able to actually keep up with this month. So this is available on my Ko-fi shop if you want to get it for free. You get a PDF you can print out of all the 12 challenges and the dashboard as well. They're a little bit narrower. I've never said this. They're a little bit narrower than if you bought like an item from my actual shop. This is so that I can fit into my envelopes that I made many years ago. Yeah, so that's it. I can't believe, what time is it now? It's like 6 o'clock and it's light. I mean, this is what I love. This is what I love about this time of year, is the first few days after the clocks go forward are really grim. But then, like, just having it lighter later is so much better. My mood is just significantly improved. Right. Right, so that is it for this week's cash stuffing video. I know I haven't really been saying much about like what's been going on in the week. That's because I'm just filming this early so that I can take some time off, which I really need at the moment. I'm feeling a bit burnt out, but yeah, didn't want to worry about like having to force myself to film a cash stuffing video. I hope you all are having a lovely Easter break if you do celebrate Easter. If you don't celebrate Easter, I hope you're all having a lovely long bank holiday weekend. We absolutely all need it. Hope you're getting some rest in, chilling and looking after yourselves as well. So thank you so much for getting to the end of the video. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. And I'll see you in next week's video for cash stuffing April week 2. Thank you. Bye.